Hey y'all, welcome back to the party. It's your girl BrittReacts, and today we are reacting to Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton debate cold open. This is from SNL. Let's see what they have to say.
Good evening from Hartford University.
Why is he so shiny? He's so shiny.
And welcome to the first presidential debate. A quick reminder for our audience, there is no cheering, no clapping, and to the Trump supporters, no shirt, no shoes, no service. Now let's bring out the candidates. First, she's been battling pneumonia, and we hope she's feeling better tonight. It's Secretary Hillary Clinton.
Was she really battling the pneumonia back when this was a thing? I'm always just so impressed by SNL's production levels. I don't know why. I mean, it's SNL. They've been around for decades, but I just like this. The replication of the actual debate is wild to me. Why is this man's T-zone so oily? Is the second thing I have to say and ask. It's like, why? Why is his... Like, T-zone is so oily. It's bothering me. All right, let's go. Not the Willy Wonka trick.
Never, let's do this.
Not the Willy Wonka trick.
And finally, he's the man to blame for the bottom half of all his kids' faces. It's Republican nominee Donald Trump.
I don't think all his kids have the bottom of his face, but I think that's funny. Listen, we're not going to debate in the comments about sides or anything. This is such old news, right? This is just pure comedy, and I think we have to give it up to... Is this Alec Baldwin? Is that which one this is? I get the Baldwin brothers kind of confused. Like, is this Hailey Bieber's dad or uncle? Serious question. I think we have to give it up to the costuming here in his impression. Like, I don't care how you feel politically, and let's not even go there in the comments, because that's not what this is about. This is pure comedy, at least for me. I know there are people who, you know, feel like SNL takes a side. That's none of my business. I'm not here to discuss that. For me, the comedy is funny. Like the Willy Wonka reference they just did with Hillary. Like, hilarious. And I just think whichever Baldwin brother this is, he does a phenomenal job in the physicality of this impression. Like, phenomenal job. I'm already in tears. I gotta get a concealer catcher.
America, I am going to be so good tonight. I am going to be so calm and so presidential that all of you watching are going to cream your jeans.
There you have it.
Secretary Clinton, let's begin with you. Why are you a better choice than your opponent to create jobs and put money into the pockets of American workers?
Well, Lester, my opponent's tax plan benefits the top 1% so much. It's not just trickle-down economics. It's, I don't know, I guess if I had to call it something off the top of the old dome with no prep whatsoever, I don't know, I guess I'd call it trumped-up trickle-down economics.
That's very...
Just off the top of your head, you freestyled that, huh, Hill? She sounds like she's trying to do an impression of Obama to me. Like, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, it feels like this is what Hillary Clinton would sound like if she was trying to impersonate Obama. Am I the only one that feels that way? I don't... Again, this feels so, like, long ago to me. I don't recall Hillary having those moments where it's like she would come up with these like wordy titles for things, but I wouldn't put it past her. I truly wouldn't put it past her. Like, everything is like an alliteration.
Very catchy, Secretary. You just came up with that just now.
I did, right off the stiff red cuff.
Hey, Jazzman, I've got a very presidential answer for this. Our jobs are fleeing this country. They're going to Mexico. They're going to China.
China?
I will stop that. If Hillary knew how, she would have done it already, period. End of story. I won the debate. I stayed calm, just like I promised, and it's over.
Debate's over.
Donald, there's still 88 minutes left. It's a 90-minute debate.
My microphone is broken. She broke it with Obama. She and Obama stole my microphone. They took it to Kenya. They took my microphone to Kenya and they broke it, and now it's broken.
They took it to Kenya. They took his microphone to Kenya and broke it. I'm like legitimately crying. They're doing such a good job of highlighting the silliness of both candidates. Like, just the outlandish reaching that the both of them did. It's just like, oh, what? Oh, this should be comedy. This is exactly what it should be. I love this so much. I need water.
And the woman's picking up somebody sniffing here. I think it's her sniffs. She's been sniffing all night. Testing. Gina. Huge Gina.
Huge.
Secretary Clinton, what do you think about that?
I think I'm going to be president.
That didn't age well. Didn't age well at all.
I mean, this man is clearly unfit to be commander-in-chief.
Wrong.
He is a bully.
Shut up.
He started the birther movement.
You did.
He says climate change is a hoax invented by China.
It's pronounced Gina.
He hasn't released his tax returns, which means he's either not that rich,
Wrong.
not that charitable,
Wrong.
or he's never paid taxes in his life.
Warmer.
The way this has aged, you guys, the way it has aged like spoiled goat milk. I cannot. I am in stitches. Are you not in stitches? If you're not in stitches, you need to loosen up. Loosen up the corset a little bit, bro. And have a laugh. This is ridiculous. Wrong. Oh my gosh. Oh, this aged so badly.
Let's move on to national security. Mr. Trump, you've criticized Secretary Clinton for voting for the Iraq war, but you yourself supported the war.
Wrong. You're being very mean to me tonight, Coltrane. Very mean to me. I was against the war. Ask anyone in the world named Sean Hannity. I told Sean Hannity, call Sean Hannity.
You told Sean Hannity on his show, and there's proof.
No, I told him in private. It was just me and Sean. Late at night, I leaned over and I whispered in his ear, Sean, I'm against the war in Iraq. And then he whispered in my ear, I'm against the war too. And the next thing I knew, I was kissing Sean Hannity.
Moving right past that.
Right.
The Iraq war is all about judgment. Secretary Clinton, do you think you have better judgment than Mr. Trump?
Yes. Of course I do. Donald Trump has terrible judgment. He makes bad decisions. He's spent his life cheating middle-class laborers. Laborers like my own human father, who made...
Human father? Is this just... Hillary, This reminds me of, if you know the rapper T.I., if you know anything about him, he, culturally, it's like known that like he overwords things to let us know he is smart. Like, he will just use the biggest words in the most unnecessary ways and just fill a sentence with just, I mean, it's grammatically correct, right? Like, it's a proper sentence, but it's just like, you could have just said you were hungry, you know? And he's just like, the superfluousness of my abdomen area needs to be fed because it's famished. and it needs to be fed expeditiously. And it's just like, what? Like, that's what this feels like. This feels like T.I. is writing her speech. Girl, your human father. We didn't need that adjective because chances are we all have human fathers. I love this so much. I love it so much. Where was this, like, where was I? I know where this was when it was actually happening. Where was I when it was actually happening is the question. Oh my God.
I guess drapes or printed drapes or sold drapes or something with drapes, and he was relatable, and I am also relatable.
Mr. Trump, same question. Why is your judgment better than Secretary Clinton's?
Because it is. I have the best judgment and the best temperament. She's the one with the bad temperament. She's always screaming. She's constantly lying. Her hair is crazy. Her face is completely orange, except around the eyes where it's white. And when she stops talking, her mouth looks like a tiny little butthole.
Secretary Clinton, you have 2 minutes to respond.
That's okay. He can have my 2.
Okay, Mr. Trump, 2 more minutes.
It's so entertaining.
The blacks is that they're killing each other.
How did we get
The blacks
here?
live on one street in Chicago, all on one street. I just read that this morning. It's called Hell Street. And they're on Hell Street, and they're all just killing each other, just like I am killing this debate.
Secretary Clinton, did you have a response?
The happy dance.
Not a response, more of a request. Can America vote right now?
Well, this has been an illuminating.
This is so crazy that, like, the confidence, and it's like, we all know how this ended up going. Girl, pipe down. Oh, man. I have to stay hydrated through this skit because it's too much for me. It's too much.
Debate. But now it's time for our...
Alicia Machado.
I'm sorry, what was that? Who is Alicia Machado?
Thank you for bringing that up, Lester. She is a strong, beautiful political prop that I almost forgot to mention tonight, even though we already made a web video about her. Alicia Machado was Miss Universe in 1996.
Where'd you find this?
And Donald Trump called her Miss Piggy.
No, how do you know this?
And Miss Housekeeping.
That's pretty funny.
Mr. Trump, your response.
Lester, why are we talking about this woman? We should be talking about the important issues like Rosie O'Donnell and how she's a fat loser. And everyone agrees with me, and I just wanted to bring that up in a presidential debate right at the end, my own volition. Good idea, I did it.
Secretary Clinton, why are you crying?
What was his beef with Rosie O'Donnell? I can't remember. I definitely remember there was a beef. I mean, I'm pretty sure she was against him in all ways, shape, or form. But, like, what was the actual beef? Let me know if you know. And just let me know. You know what I mean? Just let me know what the beef was. And leave it at that. All right? Thanks so much.
I'm sorry, Lester. This is going so well. It's going exactly how I'd always dreamed.
Okay, and now it's time to move on to the closing statements. Secretary Clinton, you're first.
Listen, America, I get it. You hate me.
She sounds like
my
Barack.
voice and you hate my face. Well, here's a tip. If you never want to see my face again, elect me president, and I swear to God I will lock myself in the Oval Office and not come out for 4 years. But if you don't elect me, I will continue to run for president until the day I die. And I will never die.
Is that a threat or a promise? Which one?
Mr. Trump, final remarks.
You know what, Lester? I was going to say something extremely rough to Hillary tonight, but I said to myself, I can't do it. I just can't do it. But if I had said it, it would have been a nuclear bomb. Because in the 90s, our president was a man named Bill Clinton. Not many people know this, but that man is her husband.
No, I had no idea.
In 1998, get this, he had an affair It's true. My investigators are looking into it right now. It was a woman named Monica, very heavy. Oh. I don't have her last name yet, but when I get it, I'm going to set my alarm for 3:20 a.m. and go sit on my golden toilet bowl and tweet about it until completion.
Ew, until completion.
Oh my God. Just to remind everyone at home, this was the presidential debate.
Right.
Any final words?
In case you got confused.
Live
From New York, it's Saturday night.
Brilliant, 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 brilliant acting, brilliant physicality, brilliant humor, brilliant way to just make light of. At the time, I guess this was real time, right? Like they were making fun of this as it was happening. Again, I think in order to be able to enjoy things like this, you have to put aside. You have to put aside what you feel is right or wrong and just laugh at the fact that, like, this is funny, you know? Good job. Good job at making fun of both of them equally. And, you know, I just think it was funny. And if you don't agree, that's okay too. Go and have the day that you deserve. Peace. Hey y'all, merch is here and finally available for everyone. I have it linked everywhere you could think of, underneath this video, in the description of this video, in the description of my page, in my social media description bios, so you cannot miss it. It is a really fun collection. It is a Have the Day You Deserve collection, and you can mix and match different prints and logos onto crew necks, t-shirts, hoodies, and all kinds of fun things. So make sure you click the links and check that out, and have the day you deserve.